I believe that one of the most valuable gifts you can give yourself is
Fine jewelry.
time.
Oh, time to buy more fine jewelry.
Taking time to be more fully present.
Taking time to buy more presents.
Your journey to become more inspired and connected to the deeper world starts right now.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun for everyone.
Welcome, listeners, to another Squirrel Time.
Yes.
Squirrel Time. What do we call this? Our little best squirrel conversation.
Best squirrel time.
Yes.
Squirrel friends.
Squirrel friends.
It's also the time we typically get into the cups.
Oh, yeah.
We crush our grapes.
Before we start, hello, listeners. I am Acorn, and this is my best friend and co-host,
Tail Queen. We have been friends since the early days of our careers, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
And we are really thriving in this podcast.
Speaking of thriving, guess what I did? I know I talked about gaining a little ounces last time, but I'm in my skinny jeans.
I don't know, Acorn.
I don't put that much.
I'll let you have your moment, but
I
might have to remind you of a special time when those jeans were not, a cause of controversy.
Well, I'm going to reward myself with a little bit more squish grapes.
Yeah, wow. We know your favorite squish grapes.
Oh, yeah.
And until they sponsor us, we won't say who made them. We will not say. But I will say these grapes are red, which are my favorite squish grapes.
They're good.
Do you like red squish grapes or pink squish grapes better?
I do like the red. I
Acorn.
feel like I'm moving my little paw around. Like I'm like, what do they do? Swishing it to see the sun. Not the sun.
Do you notice the humans in the nearby Montecito tree are having what's called a human party?
Oh yeah, the lights are beautiful and everyone's dressed so elegantly.
Yes.
Wait, when's the last time we've had a party?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know, but I wouldn't mind you inviting as many people as you can so that I can get my tail feathered.
We have been a little bit of workaholics.
We've been very busy,
Yes.
because we have these full-time roles. I'm doing motherhood, you're doing girlfriendy, Mowgli, girlfriend Mowgli.
Your tail is a little bushy today. I love that.
Oh, thank you.
The fall
Thank
season.
you,
It's getting
Acorn.
bushier.
I feel myself, and when I feel myself, I literally feel myself, and then I want someone to experience my feeling as well, especially in my regions. Now, today's guest.
Talk about your favorite bubble bath.
My favorite bubble bath, and I would
activity.
I would love to invite someone into the bubbles with me. I guarantee that, even though Megan the Fox is not known as friendly to women, isn't necessarily.
That's why you're so sexy today.
Oh, you know that she's got an incredible tail. She's a fox.
Yeah.
It's much larger than our tail, but
Her the things she puts on her Instagram.
they make my teeth go, oh.
And listeners, my Instagram is just filled with my book clubs and the pictures of my girls that are striving, my young students. They're
striving and conniving, some of them.
Yes, and pictures, of course, of my best friend Twill.
If you want to get on her Instagram, you can. It's at Pinup Squirrels.
Yes. Now, you know what I did notice? Because as I mentioned, it's a very well-known thing, is I do like to have my, vino, my little squish grapes, is that I slur a lot in this podcast.
Oh,
I was listening back to our first 2 episodes, and I'm like, Acorn, you are a media mogul known for your diction and stuff. You're slurring. I just slur.
It's so.
I'm at ease.
That's the thing. Here's the thing. With Acorn, everyone sees her as this mogul, as this type, as this, as this, that. The whole purpose of this podcast is to break through those walls.
I'm gonna do
you cannot define me. You cannot say who I am because you never know. I'm changing. every so often we get new cells, new fur.
Yes.
We're becoming literal new animals.
Yes.
So don't say, "Oh, I know Acorn. She's this mogul."
No.
She's more than a mogul.
I am a mogul. Yes, I am.
Yes.
But guess what? I also slur my words, and
Yes.
I love my vino, and I love my best friend.
And you're a muggle.
And I'm a muggle.
I don't know. I think that's a Harry Potter thing. Did you watch that movie?
I did watch that movie.
Oh.
But guess what? I'm not gonna. But I'm still a little straight ass or tight ass, and I'm gonna not put that stuff on my Instagram.
Straight ass. Wow. Her ass is not straight, I'll tell you that. And those jeans, it's really quite filled out.
No, but we were talking about our guest
your
today
ass.
is Megan the Fox, but you're my best friend, and you're very vocal, but hers is, you're never as sexual as you are on Instagram as Megan the Fox is.
Yeah, I have children. She does too,
Yeah.
and I think I'd like to ask her that. If I get a chance to see how that factors in, and kind of like how you can still be this sexy, knowing that your children will probably see it, or their friends will see it, and
this is our time. But guess what? Listeners? Tail over here has gotten a couple DMs from foxes.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone knows at this point, I hope. If this is your first episode, well, here's some information. I am open to any species.
OPEN, all capitalized.
If you're on a different planet and you're hearing this, come to Earth. I am a
little E.T.
Oh, can you imagine with his phone finger?
E.T.
Ooh. Oh, he'd tickle my fancy. I tell you that.
Or it's like, I think the latest one is, I could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know about the latest aliens, but that Wall-E is all robot.
A robot?
Is he a robot or alien?
Yeah, that.
I don't like Pixar that much.
I feel like a robot is the equivalent of a dildo. Mm-hmm. But I'd be open to it. That's the fun of intercourse, and I think Megan and I are of the same mind in that it really, really opens you up.
This one will have someone to talk to finally. This one.
And I'm curious if we'll get to your sexuality that you like to keep locked tight in your little nutshell, Acorn.
Here's a key. Let me open the door. There's nothing. That's me blowing dust. I don't have anything up there.
Really?
I just can't comprehend that all animals have in their mind. Yes, I mentioned this before. I know bunnies do. I see it. But I can't believe that's all animals care about.
We care about so much, but for me, that is really like my favorite thing about being alive.
Did you know
the
that
life experience here?
For humans, that's like the third thing they mention when they talk about animals. It's like if they mate a lot or they mate one time. Can you believe humans?
Excuse me.
Even humans.
The third thing. What's the first?
Their name and how long they live.
Oh.
And then usually the third thing is, guess what? Do they like to be single or do they like to have multiple personalities? That's not the right word.
I'll take a multiple personality. I'll take anything.
Multiple partners.
Mm-hmm.
Even humans. And I don't get it.
But what the humans may not understand, at least about me, I'm a very specific squirrel, that it will go cross species. And I happen to know Megan the Fox is the same way.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She's very open about...
she goes younger, though. You never go younger.
Well, I might have to after I get a few tips from her. I may have to.
You never go way too young.
We are the big 05, and there aren't a lot of animals that have caught up to us. We are mature, but I feel like I could probably teach... young creatures.
She had a picture of her and some guppies. Guppies! Too young.
Is it too young? Now,
yes.
How old?
I'll answer that right now.
Have you ever went younger, Acorn?
No, Stickman was my one and only.
Oh, and he's an older gray silver squirrel.
He's 6. I'm 5. I'm a big 05. He's 06. He's silver squirrel.
His health is okay.
Good. Yeah,
Even
good.
though he's not getting that sexual healing, you know everyone needs that sexual healing.
I think he handles it himself. I think he's fine with that.
Wow. Okay, now this is a giant reveal. Now, Acorn, are you saying that Stickman takes his Stickman and does whatever he needs to do on his own time?
I think so, because I've never talked with him, but I don't know if he's the same views as me. I'm very comfy. I'm very happy.
Now, this is another huge reveal. Acorn,
yes,
you are a woman who values spirituality, values
do.
conversation, values opening, values knowing a person. Now, the man you know the best, you don't know what his drives and passions are? Come with me.
And drives and passions is not the same thing as masturbation.
Yes, absolutely. You know, my drives and passion are very
do.
sexual, and I know yours are very intellectual.
He loves squirrel golf. I know that.
Okay.
And he loves
Do you think that he might golf off, by himself? He goes behind a tree or goes onto a tree? I mean, you know that Megan Fox has a very big tip about the trees.
About the trees.
Megan the Fox.
How can that hurt? That must hurt. I have to ask her if that hurts.
You know, there's a little pleasure and a little pain. Oh, you don't know, Acorn. You've really got to open up. So
I'm not no scorpion. I'm a squirrel. I'm not a scorpion. I'm not a porcupine. How do they do it? Porcupine. That must
I can tell you. Quills can
Wait,
be
was that
fun.
when you came home the night after with all these bandages? I remember that. We were still in
They
school.
can't help it. The porcupines, sometimes if they get excited, those will just go.
And around your mouth was so
my gosh! I was like a green tree at Christmas time. What are those green trees? Pine.
Yes, those humans, they tear down our forests during that time of the year.
Oh, Acorn, don't pretend like you don't have an interest in humans. I know you. You like those humans too.
No, I mean...
And if you were sexually driven, I think that you would probably have had a human lover yourself.
You know, can someone be so focused on spirituality, making people open their eyes? Like, I mean, maybe I have just too much that I putting my goals in my head. Maybe that's why.
Well, maybe that is why. And I will say, friend to friend, if you don't know if Stickman, the steadfast man.
Thank you.
If Stickman is
Stedman lives down here. Like we're above in their tree in Montecito, California. We're in the tree and we're on the property of another a media mogul, but human, and it's Oprah and Stickman, and they're Stedman.
Unless she took what if Oprah took Stickman and made him her?
She does give him treats.
Ooh, do you think that she wants to?
I don't know. Like she has like these Weight Watchers
marry
things.
him?
No.
Okay.
She has these Weight Watchers like nuts or something. And she always doesn't finish them, and she always eat ice cream.
She can't even finish an acorn, a nut?
She leaves them for Stickman, and she has ice cream.
You don't go for them? Are you like,
no.
I'll get my own, I'm my own woman?
Yeah, I'm actually on the computer, my little squirrel computer, and I know, like, there's a time, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, all the time. I'm like, okay, Stickman is out. If that's what you want to do, you do it. Yeah.
Oh, no, are you saying that you are in an open relationship with Stickman?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
There's nothing sexual. He gets Weight Watchers.
He gets his nuts from Oprah, the media mogul of humans. Well, if you are in an open relationship,
I'm not.
I think it's okay. And it's fun to talk about.
You know what I wish you were in a steady one.
Oh, you do?
I wish I would know who your boyfriend is. I mean,
You want to get him a Christmas gift?
Yeah. It's this Christmas time. I want to know right now.
You want to give him a card, don't you?
What to put them in a stocking? What should put them in a stocking? You
get a car. Your boyfriend that I haven't met yet gets a car.
No, come on. Your heart, like, this is squirrel time. Now, there was a time for 6 months, listeners. 6 months that during school, you had a steady.
Oh, you're
your
right.
little heart's broken. I know that breaks your little heart.
Oh, you're right.
You were 1.5. And
I
he
was 1.5.
was this cute little brown squirrel with little heart problem. He had a heart problem, remember?
Oh, I remember, yeah. And his heart problem was that he broke my heart.
Oh.
You know?
Never loyal again to more than 6 months, I don't think.
Oh, I will never do it again.
Really? What?
Well, I guess I can think...
Richard broke your heart. Richard the squirrel.
Richard the squirrel is nothing but a dick.
Oh, he's dead now, that little heart.
Well, not everyone can make it to 5 and be a squirrel. We've accomplished a lot just in that. But I don't want to focus on him.
You were happy though. I'm saying that does exist.
It does exist. There's this little piece of me that might kind of envy you in your steadfast stickman ways. But there's also this free piece of me. And then there's also this piece of me who's like, I'm a mother. I want to find a baby daddy type.
I never asked this. Is Richard the squirrel your father of one of your girls or no?
What? Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And he wanted me to schmishmort it.
Oh.
Yep. He wanted me to find a human hanger and get rid of it. And...
Or drink human, take a, what was that human, Leo DiCaprio movie? And Kate Winslet, not Titanic, but the other one.
Oh.
Where, she takes...
And it makes a baby, squirrel baby?
Not a squirrel baby, but... I think it was another version of getting rid of it. You put up her...
Oh, some, perfume.
Chlorine or something?
Chlorine.
But no, they don't... all you see is her.
Oh, my gosh.
It, and then...
And you poof, and the baby
and
goes...
blood, no, they don't show baby. But, blood comes out of her.
Oh, my stars. Well, the point is, I did not want that to happen.
I don't know why I started talking about that. That is not me. But that is the most less famous Leonardo and Kate Winslet.
That's so unfamous. I had never heard of it. And I've heard of a lot.
I forget what it's called.
I think that there's a reason you might have. But that's what he wanted. He wanted that for me and for him. And I loved him a lot. And I thought about our future. And he was telling me, that I could never have the career that I had already had. I was already at the Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. The best news station ever is in Chicago.
Yes. And I was already there, and I was already really doing well. And anyway, he didn't want that, and that was just the beginning. And it turns out he had squirrel babies all over town. Richard, the small-hearted dick. Yeah.
No.
He had a heart problem.
I'm basing my, being with one person is a good thing off that, because I saw how happy you were, and it's a lie. He was not really...
It doesn't mean I didn't have happy moments with him, but it does, his infidelity definitely changed me.
Is there no one that's loyal
Don't
to
throw
anyone?
the nuts.
I'm throwing the nuts everywhere. I'm drinking more of my vino.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, I'm slurring.
Acorn.
No, is there no loyalty to anything anymore? That's crazy. I really honestly thought that I pictured him and his death, and I paid for his coffin. And now I just know he was a trick.
Didn't know that, but yeah, I try not to speak ill of anyone or anything,
2 squirrel middle fingers to him. No, because no one else showed up. And I helped with his heart because I thought he was the love of your life. And
he sure was at the time, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, well,
Cheater. See, men are not... Okay, back to...
Cheater. He was a pumpkin eater, and I do not agree. I still think men are very wonderful. I find them very fun. I do love a penis on any sort of creature that I've encountered. My heart, his little heart tore away a piece of my big giant heart. I still give my love, but not my devotion. I know better. At least I feel, but maybe one day I will find someone. I don't know. I mean, I'm just not too worried about it.
So, a realization has been made today. I did not know that. I did not know he was a cheating. I burped a little bit because of my wine.
Oh my goodness.
A cheating little man. You know, but guess what? Our next
cheating heart.
Oh, beautiful.
Will make me cry. I'll cry and cry. And then screw a different guy.
I love that.
Thank you.
That's a perfect way to end our squirrel time.
Okay.
And because we have more squirrel time, because there's another lady, that we're getting excited to talk.
Megan the Fox. We will see how she's done it all.
Yeah.
Mom, not a mogul.
No.
She's an influencer, though.
And we will get there. Get ready. Oh, put down the wine.
If you can, you know, once you get it in your squirrely paws.
Well, okay. Squirrel time has ended, and our conversation with Megan the Fox starts soon. We know our next guest, Megan the Fox, as an influencer.
Her sense of self has influenced her followers to become more horny.
Our conversation with Megan the Fox starts now.
Ooh, I hope she takes her shirt off.
Welcome, listeners, to our conversation with Megan the Fox, everybody.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hey, everyone.
So, listeners, this week we're taking time to, kind of spice it up a little bit, because we're talking to the hottest influencer there is, Megan the Fox.
you.
I mean, lifestyle brand you are.
Yes, a sexy lifestyle brand.
Ah.
To be totally correct, it's just people get turned on just watching my feed on Instagram, and I teach them how to have great sex lives.
That's important. I know we spend a lot of time about spirituality and but this makes yourself. Come on. As I talked earlier, I'm back in my jeans, my fit jeans that,
What?
Yeah, these are my fit jeans.
We are
And
not
my
supposed to
slim
be
turtleneck.
talking about your jeans, Acorn. Oh my gosh.
I think Oprah, you look really good.
Thank you. I'm feeling myself. And that's why I'm like, we have to have...
Did you hear what she called you?
I called you Oprah.
I love her. I mean, we in the human world, we follow
She
the
is
same
the
path.
Animal Kingdom's Oprah. Let's
Yeah.
call it what it is.
I know. Well, because we are in the Montecito, up in a tree in Montecito, and that is where, right down there. See, that's where Oprah lives.
Yeah, you're the Oprah of squirrels.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is about you.
But
Megan
wait
the
a
Fox.
second.
What?
I have to jump on you there, Acorn, about those jeans.
Well, you're gonna
because-
jump on her like in a sex position?
Not in a sex position.
Okay.
But she does not allow for that. Though
that's
try
a
to say
shame.
mine.
I
Shame.
have my man Stickman, and my man Stickman has been with. We have been together for 2 years now, and he knows that I don't want to get it anymore.
Wait, but his name is Stickman? That's so promising.
I know.
That's so phallic.
He's
I know. You would think-
he's a handsome gray squirrel.
Wait, so you don't want to have the sex with Stickman or Tail, which, by the way, get some Tail. Great name.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's my
Listeners,
life motto.
I am so confused.
Usually I get it just from this side. Now I'm getting it from both
I
sides,
know.
listeners. I'm getting
We might get Acorn sexed up before the week is up. Stick
Menage a trois.
Stick
I'm
if
so
you're
in,
listening.
so in.
Acorn's gonna be coming home a little ready to crack. Now wait a second. I will not move forward from these tangents. Okay. Much like the Oprah, this is one of Acorn's biggest things, okay? She did the episode where she lost all the weight and she wore the pants.
You were a
and it
chunky
became-
squirrel. You were a really chunky squirrel.
It became about the weight, and she'll get on herself, and we have
you
to
looked
remind.
good.
Thank you. But I do have to say I am tasting a little bit of my crushed grapes, my little wino, my vino.
I feel like I'm the voice of reason today.
Yeah.
But look, I look good.
I interrupted and I apologize. I just didn't want to body shame.
No,
you know?
no body shame.
Those
We like
curves
her
are
body.
in.
We like her body big and beautiful.
Totally.
But I know she's proud of those jeans. But I'm
I am.
just saying, you look great
Yeah.
without those small jeans.
And it's just like
Or no jeans at all.
Now,
Face is red. Face is red.
You have never posed without no jeans, but
Megan
we
the
know
Fox.
Megan the Fox has.
It's so liberating. It's so
Play
liberating.
Fox. Play
Yes.
Fox. August of last year. Hello.
Yes.
I'm very proud of that. I'm going to frame that for my grandkids. Yeah.
Now, there's a debate. Do you think it is pro Fox women, or is it like something to be like? I mean, you must have felt so good.
I did.
You must have felt so wonderful.
Of
but
course.
kind of, what does that say to other foxes and animals out there?
I think it's all about liberation. You know, if you feel like you're being exploited, that's one thing. But I very willingly took off all my clothes
Yes.
and spread my legs and
And-
showed off my tail, so to speak. And it was like, it's fun to be an exhibitionist.
Yes.
So of course it's liberating.
Now we love your Instagram feed, and
Thank you.
there was one post with the Eiffel Tower and Megan the Fox that I turned red. Oh my goodness.
Why did you turn red?
Red Fox.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Why?
I don't get it. I feel like that would be so. I don't want to do that with the Eiffel Tower. I don't want to pictures
Eiffel
of it.
Tower is phallic, though. I had to hump it for my
goodness.
followers.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it was just like, look, people follow me because they want to learn about sex and how to be so sexy like me. And if I was not gonna make love to the Eiffel Tower,
So you're saying, like, as an influence, do you hear from young people saying?
yeah, all the time.
Oh, that's good.
People are like, I finally feel good about sex in this puritanical forest society, and I've helped them. So what's the problem? I don't think there's any big controversy there. If I'm helping people get off and feel good about it.
Were you afraid that you would have crowd anxiety? Or
I never have crowd anxiety. I'm very proud of who I am. I mean, a lot of other sex idols totally take the humble route, right?
I'm shocked by that, because usually foxes like their solitude. Yeah, very shocking.
No, I like my alone. Trust me, I like my alone time, right? But I also am all about empowering other foxes, and I kind of get off on it.
I don't know if you know so much about the human world, but there is a cartoon called Zootopia. I think
I have not seen it.
no. There's this little fox named Nick, and I love my stickman, but I do think he's cute.
Wow.
Yes.
Wait. So you fancy foxes?
Just Nick. I don't know.
No, not
Something
me.
like
You don't. I'm bisexual.
we've gone over. This is tail.
I'm just saying, if
The
you're into
world, I do not
foxes, try.
understand.
Be a trisexual. If you're not a bisexual, that's fine. But just try anything.
Try it once.
I mean,
maybe you'll go back for
I'm
twice.
a great fuck. I'm a great fuck.
We're the big 05, okay? And that's middle age for squirrels. So I'm just not understanding this new world.
Wait, but when you hit the big 05, you don't have to worry about being pregnant.
Nope.
You can be so liberated. Some people hit their peaks, Yeah. Seniors get STDs all the time, and that means you don't slow down sexually.
No.
I look forward to it, to
some
be
people
honest.
don't. There are people who choose not to have intercourse, and this is Acorn's energy goes into a different realm.
Yes.
I'm able to use my sexual energy and still have some creative energy left.
Good
yeah.
for you, Tail. Good for you.
Thank you.
Yes, tail.
But we have to ask Megan about those tips. Those tips for
All
getting-
natural.
for getting yourself where you need to go.
What? Tweet.
Ooh.
Tweet that. Tweet.
now.
Get
Hot
where you
in
want
here?
to
Is
go.
it you
Get
guys?
where you want to go on your own. That was on your Instagram feed recently. It literally broke the squirrel internet.
Oh yeah, break that squirrel internet. Hashtag break that squirrel internet.
It broke. It obviously was going to break the fox internet, but anything interspecies like that, whenever people are really, really going wild, You gotta wonder.
Yeah, because like for us to figure out foxes, because we're kind of scared of you guys, because you kind of go after us and stuff.
Sure,
and
we can be predatory. I can own that.
We love the daytime. You guys at nighttime and stuff. So
Freaks
for
me out
us
at
to
night.
know about you, for us to know about Megan the Fox,
Yes,
it means that you influenced us. So
Yes.
your tips.
A lot of squirrels.
I thought you were talking about the tip on my tail. A lot of people think that it is, augmented.
Oh, no.
It's not. This is au naturel.
I'm
but
sitting
no,
here.
for tips. You're asking for tips on how to feel hot all the time.
I will say about your tail.
Thank you.
In pictures, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, like
In
Thank you.
person,
Yeah.
it's definitely you can tell.
I-
You can tell that your tail is like me, a real tail.
Oh, yes. No, totally as nature designed me, if you will. Yes,
But as you
so
know,
tips.
once it broke, literally so much internet,
Mm-hmm.
they took it off of the feed.
yeah,
They took it
yeah.
off the feed. So it's actually kind of legendary, these tips. So we'd love to hear how to go. Where do you need to go?
Yeah, well, what you
By
need
yourself.
to...
But like to rub yourself against a tree for 20 minutes, I feel like would be
Is
you
that
get a rash.
No, 20 minutes is nothing. After an
You're
hour.
rubbing
After an
yourself.
hour, for sure. But 20 minutes is the perfect get in, get out.
I don't know. Our beautiful tree we're here, the bark is just so hard. I feel like
You want the bark hard, sweetheart. You want the bark hard.
Oh, Acorn, come on.
No.
I think Acorn's kind of considering this
Ooh,
10,
we can
20 minutes on the
stop this
tree.
podcast right now and
Take a
try it
20-minute break.
out. Okay, yeah, 20 minutes. Take 20.
And also the tip number 3, like
Yes.
a lot of the animals don't live near a lake. So how
Right.
could we get moss to like in a lake?
To wrap our nipples
Yeah.
and also
Under the
straddle
yeah,
like
in the
a
lake.
like
Well,
a
and then
fall
rub against the
swimsuit.
Well, first of all, you never need a lake because part of my lake tip was
Yeah.
to be wet, if you will.
Ah.
And then in regards to the moss, I mean, you can use grass, you can use leaves. I mean, you can fashion so much. It's nature is your pornographic canvas.
Wow.
What is the end game for you then?
The
with
end
this,
game?
yeah, this Instagram was taking like for them to see you and take it off the internet. Was that on purpose? Like, are you that kind of influencer? Are you a shock influencer?
No, I just, you know what? Here's the thing. I just do me, and I cannot like police how people respond to me, how the animals respond to me, how every species responds to me. I know
she stares. Her eyes are beautiful.
Thank you. I heard that. I have really good hearing.
Sorry. Oh.
But no, I just sort of, I guess I'm a shocking person because I'm so sexually liberated, such a shocking fox, I'm trying to speak to all the audience, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even consider myself a fox in the sense of like foxiness, like real fox. It's like stone cold fox. Like that's me. You know,
have that.
and that's a human. That's a human
thing.
Yes,
That's a human term.
so I try to like really identify as a squirrel, as a fox, and a squirrel, a deer, a human, a dog,
really?
doggy style.
So
Hello.
when you do this Instagram, you think of what other animal? Oh, very cool.
I think I embody everything. Like really, I'm helping prejudice by being everything.
Yes, and this podcast is very, very, very species open.
Oh yeah.
Which is why I'm on here. I would not waste my time otherwise.
I'm a media mogul for all animals.
And you're
the
a
whole
hero at
kingdom.
that.
Thank you.
We often, will differentiate the human kingdom because
Oh,
they
yeah.
often differentiate themselves from us. But I'm with you,
That's
Megan.
prejudice. Yeah, that's on them.
Well, yeah. And,
Word
but
on
a
the
lot
street
of-
is they're
there's-
fucking up a lot right now.
There's also a lot of humans that embrace, and I myself have made love to a human.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You never know. See, I felt like you would have.
I want to, but I feel like other humans are intimidated by me.
Oh, that would make sense. That
Yeah.
would make sense. That would make
I'm
sense.
hoping to, because I hear there's it's called a furry contingency,
Uh-huh.
where I guess humans dress up as animals and have sex with either other humans dressed as animals or just humans.
Okay.
And I'm just so
Like, when you
eager to
say
get in on that
animals,
crowd.
Which ones are you speaking of?
I think any animal that floats their boat. I don't really know.
With fur, typically.
Yeah, like they
Feathers?
Probably.
Oh.
So like it's the one thing I haven't tried, but not for lack of trying. Do you know what I mean?
My humans have never had to dress up. They are no skin. I mean, who would think a squirrel would have such a good time on flesh like that? But I tell you,
flesh is hot. Flesh is fun.
oh, it's very warm, and it was an incredible experience.
Oh my god,
Of
I'm
all
so
the
jealous. I didn't think
species.
I'd be jealous. I'm never jealous, but I'm a little jealous right now.
Oh, don't feel jealous. I mean, I'm sure there's a
want that.
human out there for
Next
you.
time you like bang a human, can you invite me?
Absolutely, I'd be
Okay,
happy to. It'd be my
great.
great pleasure.
Awesome.
I as you know, I'm always asking Acorn to come on
No,
adventures.
no.
Oh.
No, I
know
have.
better.
These listeners, you are getting inside me that I have never. Oh,
I want to
Oh,
be inside you.
Acorn.
Ooh, I want to put my tail inside you with my natural tips.
You know, Acorn has had a very hard time booking you on a personal level.
Yeah.
And the reason I think we're starting to crack the acorn.
Oh, crack that nut, if you will.
I am 05.
That's hot. That's
set in
hot.
my way.
05 is the new 02.
Well,
Oh yeah. Well, her daughter's is 02, and
have
she's
a
like,
daughter.
two. She has 2 daughters.
Twins? Twins,
No,
by any
one's
chance?
younger. What are you? No.
Twins are hot, okay? If I wish I were a twin.
daughters.
I'm looking into cloning for the
Oh.
Fox world because we need another Megan Fox.
The
Like,
sheets-
it's a lot for me to handle.
The sheets do cloning.
I know, fuck them
yeah,
for beating
yeah,
us.
yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
can we just say it's bizarre?
What?
The sheep clone. What's
Yeah.
her name?
Dolly.
Dolly.
Dumbass name, if you ask me, whatever.
Well,
But,
okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
That's fine. Well, I kind of don't want to be mean to anybody. I would love to have her on the show.
Look, I don't
Dolly,
typically get
yeah.
along with girls, okay? Like, I love you guys, but, like, I have a beef with Dolly because she was cloned.
That was-
And I need to be cloned because I'm hotter.
But how
You know?
can you notice that Dolly is probably the most bizarre sheep? I mean, of all sheep.
I try not to think of her, so what does she
Okay.
do?
But you did have on one of your Instagrams, you were photographed with Kim Krabdashian,
Yes.
the crab.
Yes.
You had her.
Well, crabs are like dirty. You know what I mean? It's like
Okay.
fun.
But
I can
I
still
think-
feel good about myself. Dolly kind of
Dolly
pisses me
is
off.
like
you know?
in the human world, what a Quaker religion. Now, I know, of course, religion, touchy subject. But the
Bring it on.
it's
And here we
almost
think
as
about
if-
souls and
Yes.
spirituality. We welcome all. We welcome all religion.
Yes, but she is exclusive of everyone. I can't imagine that she would have sex with you in her species, and she's very judgmental, and she eats only cereal made by humans.
Listeners, we hit at the hot red button with
I
this
think
Dolly.
Hot red buttons are where it's at. Okay, my employer was somebody that went by the name of Bay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got fired from a sequel to a project the Bay
Oh
was
yeah,
doing.
we haven't even
because
talked about.
I referenced a dictator in the human world that he was because he was totally like that. And so like I'm all about speaking your mind. Okay, if Dolly is a cunt who likes fucking cereal,
Yes.
then like say it. Who cares?
Well,
Yeah.
she's a sheep, but yes.
She's a cunt sheep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I said it. I say what I want, okay? Like, this is my world.
That's from her influencing because that's a very human
that is
insult.
a very human insult.
Oh, but I like it. I might use it. I
Look,
might use it around here, Acorn.
I'm an edgy fox, okay?
You are very edgy. I mean, razor sharp.
Thank you.
Speaking of razor sharp, you climb on the edge of mountains in the buff.
Yes.
And the poses.
Only way to do it, though.
The poses.
Yes.
I
Who's
swear.
taking those pictures? Are
The paparazzi.
Oh.
And then, but I have a deal with them. You know, I let them stalk me and photograph me as long as I can use it for my feed, and then they can like print it wherever they want to. You know, because it's like cross pollination. You know, like the magazines and the humans and the other animals in this kingdom, they see my stuff if they don't have Instagram for some reason.
Right.
So like I'm kind of everywhere. So it's a good deal.
Now, let's just take a pause for a minute.
Yes.
With your Instagram and stuff like that. You're an influencer.
Yes.
You care about sense of self, but you're also, like many of us women, You're a mother.
I am. I have 3 beautiful boys. Thank goodness. I don't know what I would do with a girl.
You really do not like
No, girls don't like me. I just would be so afraid that my daughter
jealous.
wouldn't like me after a certain point. Like when she hit O2, I think she would just...
Like, I don't have children myself, but I do have a school for squirrels.
That's right.
And I do
and for
mentor, girl squirrels.
How's that working out for
Great,
you?
great.
They're good
They're
girls?
great.
They're
They're
not
great.
like... You can get along with them and
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, see, because I do not look like Megan the Fox.
Who does?
But even
come
in the
You look so good, though. I would fuck you right now.
Oh, I think a lot of that is because of what I am. Like, I'm media mogul. I think somebody with his
Right.
body, if I went without being a media mogul, I couldn't get anything.
See, now
That's
come on.
self-deprecating, though.
Acorn,
That's what I'm against.
You are really not yourself today. You are really not yourself, and the skinny jeans are not making you positive about yourself. They're making you be self-deprecating, and I don't know
Is it
if I
hunger
want
pangs?
you.
Is it hunger pangs making her be like that?
Megan the
tweet.
Fox.
I mean, look, I might not like the company of women for
Snack
friendships,
time.
but I will
Thank
always
you.
fuck them.
Acorn.
This is legit
So you can
good.
put the curves back. I'm into curves sexually,
Oh.
so do it.
I mean, who isn't into curves? It's very trendy right now. And actually, when you were pregnant, those curves,
Oh.
you made them
Oh.
a thing. You
Thank you.
stacked things on your pregnant fox buttocks that had never been stacked on buttocks before.
Yes, I was very, very. Thank you. I mean, like, I just.
I'm just remembering her little fox butt and her tail.
I mean, look, as a woman, I felt like being pregnant was very sexy and sexual because it was sex that got me there. So, like, why dishonor it? You know what I mean? This is nature's way. So, I had a lot of fun all 3 times being pregnant.
That's awesome.
I
And
had a
you're-
lot of
oh,
sex. A lot of sex.
They're beautiful boys too.
Thank
You put
you.
them on Instagram too.
Yes.
That is beautiful.
We do have, a closed-minded society about,
Yeah, of
having
course.
sex, and there's supposed to be privacy, and I understand some of it. Obviously, I'm a very sexual person myself.
You
But
go.
I don't pose nude. Now,
Not
I
even behind closed doors for, like, people you're
This
dating.
is shocking. Really.
never have I ever.
Queen.
You
should
must try
know.
it. You must try
should
it.
know.
It's great
I do
foreplay.
fear
Great
a little
foreplay.
bit about.
Tail Queen. Why?
Really, you're surprised?
I am surprised.
I fear that the children would see it.
Oh, in front of the children.
No,
Oh.
I just mean if I had the picture out there.
Oh,
No, I
right.
think it's great, and I like this. I'm trying to shift the mind here.
Mm-hmm.
That you have the children accepting it and saying, "Well, this is how you got here. It's just a body."
I mean, children
Oh.
are sexual creatures. Not that they should be having sex, but they're built to have sex one day. So why shun it?
Right.
Why shield it?
And
you know?
also, you can say this is okay to do this here and there, and this is okay. But if this is happening, with you, it opens up a whole dialogue and conversation.
I just enjoy that you are yourself. You're proud of yourself. You're a proud woman.
Thank you. I enjoy
woman
being
boss.
myself. Yeah.
And then you have children. It is time for our favorite part of the show. 5 questions.
Five questions.
Five.
So how does this work? Like, do you get a question and then I get a question?
No,
and you
they're
get a
all
question.
they're all for
Oh,
you.
okay, my favorite. Okay, great.
Okay,
You know, Megan, it's all about you.
it's all about you.
Thank you. I love this.
First,
I love it.
first question. What message do you most want to convey?
That sex is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
a great
That's it.
That's
message.
awesome.
And more people should be sharing that message.
Everyone should be
To
having
the
sex,
point.
sharing it that way.
Megan the Fox is to the point.
Pointy tail. What?
What is the purpose of our animal experience?
That's a tricky one. What's
Yeah.
the point of our animal experience? It's to procreate. I mean, it goes back to sex. I'm sorry, but it's like, why else were we here if we were designed to pop out these babies? Then
See,
let's
Acorn, I
do
feel
it.
like these are tweetable moments.
That's cute.
What happens when we die?
I'm really hoping for a sexy afterlife. Like I maybe nothing happens, but I love the idea of like a personal heaven where it's a big orgy.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Acorn, I don't know if she'd like that happen.
Nope. That'd be my hello.
Well, you haven't had sex with me yet. So.
Oh, true
I'll change your tune.
Moving on.
All right, so Megan the Fox, what do you know for sure?
That I'm hot.
Oh,
like
there is
that.
no denying that.
There really isn't. Sorry, not sorry.
Now, last question. It's a fun one.
Okay, I've been having fun. It's all been fun.
Okay, who is your spirit human?
Spirit human. Ron Jeremy.
Oh.
I like Tawny Katane from the White Snake videos too. And Jenna Jameson, of course. I have 3. If I could build a perfect spiritual human, it'd be all 3 in one.
Okay, then who's the face?
Probably maybe Tawny with the tits of Jenna and the penis of Ron.
Oh,
There it is.
You wouldn't take a penis and a vagina?
If I had boobs and a penis, I feel empowered bisexually.
Fantastic.
Now the time has flown by there, Megan
Yes,
the
it
Fox,
has.
and this was a very different podcast for us.
it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you
mean,
judging me? Please don't judge.
Not judging. It was just
Okay.
a different side of, not tail, because this is what tail shows. I maybe showed a little bit too much for myself. But anyway, we enjoyed it.
We opened the Acorn.
Yeah.
Sex is sexual, is spiritual. It's like the Karma Sutra.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, till next time,
Till
we'll
next
have
time.
you back.
Oh,
And
please
stuff,
do.
But
Please
thank you
do.
for having a great conversation with us.
Thanks for considering to have sex with me.
Oh, to be continued.
No, right now. Nope. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us in this week's conversation.
We look forward to talking with you next week.
Please rate and subscribe.
And follow @PinUpSquirrels on all social media.
Till next time.
I hope your day is nuts.